Factories, farms, schools, massive machines, and more. All of this is inside a prison. This prison is extraordinary. These are El Salvador's exceptional prisons. You might think this is a school or a university, but we're inside a prison. These are the prison guards. And these are the prisoners working here. I'll show you. These are not gang members. They are different. They're being rehabilitated so they can reintegrate into society. Most of their crimes are not severe. This prison is for thieves, fraudsters, and other criminals, except for those convicted of premeditated murder or former gang members.
Well, since President Bukele took office, the penitentiary system has been transformed completely.
One story that they have a head of someone and play football?
Yes.
They used to play football with someone's head here. For every 1 day of work, 2 days are deducted from their sentence. That's why all the inmates want to work.
So the damage these people caused to the population at some point in time, now they are paying it back by doing good things for the people.
When prisoners are admitted to prison, they ask them about their previous professions. Among them are doctors, engineers, and professionals from all fields, who are then assigned to teach other inmates. He's given them a motivational speech, telling them about their value to society. He's motivating them to leave this place as changed individuals. The cells are over there and the classrooms are over here. They're being trained in first aid. This is the number of students, and these are the courses they're currently taking. They are in class now. There's a screen in every classroom where they register attendance using facial recognition. We need prisons like this. Let's learn from these experiences. This is a factory inside the prison. They are building a whole shoe factory, almost like setting up a Nike factory inside the prison. This prison used to be like this, and now it has become like this. And all these workers are prisoners. Section 3. Engineering section. There's a large number of inmates, and all of them are undergoing training. We're heading to the next section now. Electronics section. Here, prisoners manufacture all kinds of electrical appliances. They're taught how to make refrigerators, washing machines, computers, and fans. They're being prepared for life after their release. He used to sell drugs, and now he's the head of the electronics department. Here they teach them vehicle maintenance. They repair police cars, motorcycles, and prison vehicles. This is a music band inside the prison. All of them are prisoners.
Ok, buenos días, bienvenidos. Directamente Centro de Formación Laboral de Esperanza para todos ustedes.
They say this singer was very famous on TikTok, but he got into the drug business with his girlfriend and ended up here. There are 7,000 inmates inside this prison. After they complete their training, they're taken to a massive prison facility outside the city. It is an expansive area with security fencing and cameras surrounding the prison. It contains farms, factories, and massive machinery. This is the prison. The prisoners here have no gang affiliations. They are the core of these rehabilitation programs. This is a whole factory. These are cookies they bake here. This is inside the prison. They're playing chess. It is a whole factory. But all these workers are prisoners. They produce 500 school desks inside this building. It feels like walking into IKEA. Daily for public schools. Many Latin American countries are trying to replicate this model. So I hope this model spreads.
This is from here? From the factory?
Yes.
Like, are you a prisoner?
Yeah, I'm a prisoner.
What did you do?
A robber.
Robber?
A robber, yeah.
He was sentenced to 8 years because he robbed his neighbor. Instead of talking it out, he attacked and stole from his neighbor. He admits his mistake, but a moment of anger led him here. So,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Maybe resolve my problem with just talk. That's my mistake.
You finish how many years now?
Oh, okay, 3 years.
Alaska? CS?
It's a gift for you.
Thank you so much, man.
look, there are farms inside the prison.
Hola.
Everything they eat in prison is produced here. All vegetables and dairy products come from this place. It feels like an entire city, not just a prison. Now, let's see how the neighborhoods have changed. We'll see how people live there after cleaning up the neighborhoods from gangs and placing them in CECOT prison. The neighborhood's name is
La Campanera.
We won't be alone. We'll be accompanied by the Minister of Justice and Public Security.
¿Cómo estás?
These people here, they live under terrorist regime for more than 20 years.
More than 20 years. And now they are building the neighborhood.
Yeah, this is the new entrepreneur for them. It was impossible for them to sell something. They control everything.
Like 2 years ago, if I want to walk here, it's possible?
No. You will die.
I will die?
Yes. This organization in El Salvador, they work as a parallel state. It's a criminal parallel state.
So the government wasn't controlling this area before?
Because it was impossible. Hola, buenos días.
Hola.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están?
After El Salvador's civil war, more than 75,000 people lost their lives. But after that, during the gang activity period,
We lost more than 125,000 of Salvadorians.
Civilians.
Yes, killed by the gangs.
That's like more than a war.
Yes.
Y esta guerra, con Dios, con el apoyo del presidente y con los millones de salvadoreños, la vamos a ganar.
The first years of our president Nayib Bukele, we saw that maybe more than 90% of our territory was controlled by gangs organization. More than 6 million people under terrorist regime.
90%
90%
of the country
Of the country.
controlled by the gang. So the country around El Salvador not safe now.
No, they are not.
So congratulations.
No, thank you. And now El Salvador is the safest country in the Western Hemisphere. You can see in a lot of countries right now in America Latina, criminal organizations are strongest than
The government.
the government. For Nayib Bukele, this is not allowed.
Finished.
Yeah. Because the government has to give to the people security, liberty, and hope.
That's a beautiful 3 words. That's beautiful.
These houses were used for crimes and drug trafficking.
Drugs to kill people.
Inside this.
Yes, inside to, yeah.
But where is the gang member? They are all in CECOT?
The most dangerous, in CECOT.
This is a portrait of her. They've given children hope for a life without crime in this area. We're now walking in what used to be the most dangerous area in all of Latin America.
Now they feel free because we apply our own solution without anyone outside of El Salvador telling us what we have to do to recover our country.
So we're safer than Canada, safer than Chile, safer than Uruguay, safer than the US, safer than any country.
La responsable del pasaje. A eso. Igual, un placer.
Do you see these walls? The gangs built them so the police couldn't enter. They were high walls, but the residents tore them down after the neighborhood became safe. This woman told us how her neighborhood was once the most dangerous. She and her daughters couldn't leave their house or walk around the area. A murder happened right here.
They shooting every day. Like,
Now you only hear firework. You know gun.
Yes.
Celebrations.
2 years ago, this man had to pay the gang just to be allowed into the area. She said they tried to recruit her into the gang, but she refused, so they beat her repeatedly until she fled the area. But she has returned now that the area is safe. A transformation like this can happen in just 2 years. Oh Lord, have mercy on us. It all takes good leadership.
To be a member, you have to kill someone.
So you kill someone, so then you accept it
Yes.
to be in the gang.
Yes. Here's the school.
School?
Yes.
They are renovating the school.
If we says we are transforming, we have to transform.
All right, pleasure.
Pleasure.
The best in the world.
Please enjoy our new country.
Prisons once seen as symbols of shame have now become a beacon of hope. This is El Salvador. In CECOT prison, the focus is on punishment and deterrence. Meanwhile, other prisons we visited, like Mariona Prison, have been transformed from chaos and despair into hope and productivity. We're inside the presidential palace. Remarkable results happen when an entire country works together to achieve change. People here study in the library, late at night. In El Salvador, they come to the library at night to read. They come to study. The official currency here is the US dollar and Bitcoin. This is the most famous dish in El Salvador. This is El Salvador. There are more amazing